Corporate customers, download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business revolt. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business revolt.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business revolt. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business revolt.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault.
Banklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business revolt. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business revolt.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it. For my loans, vault it. Overdraft, vault it. Step by step to my dream business, we vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, vault it. Entrepreneurs, vault it. Get your loans with no collateral. Yeah. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, vault it. Zero paperwork, vault it. Step by step to your dream business, we vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it. For my loans, vault it. Overdraft, vault it. Step by step to my dream business, we vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, vault it. Entrepreneurs, vault it. Get your loans with no collateral. Yeah. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, vault it. Zero paperwork, vault it. Step by step to your dream business, we vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it. For my loans, vault it. Overdraft, vault it. Step by step to my dream business, we vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, vault it. Entrepreneurs, vault it. Get your loans with no collateral. Yeah. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, vault it. Zero paperwork, vault it. Step by step to your dream business, we vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it. For my loans, vault it. Overdraft, vault it. Step by step to my dream business, we vault. Vault is the salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Volt.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Volt. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Volt.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Volt. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Volt.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Volt. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up,
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Vault is the answer. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Vault is the answer. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault. By Polaris Bank.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies, ebullient ladies, and all the strong men that are out there that have been supporting us. I warmly welcome you to this year's IWD event of Polaris Bank. This is our 2.0 actually. This year's IWD event focuses on the theme Inspire Inclusion. What does Inspire Inclusion mean to you? At the workplace, we need to enable our women to have that place of inclusivity where they know that they're welcome and they feel free to come and be their best. What more? How do we as women feel when we're included? It gives us that sense of value, of being appreciated, and we are encouraged to bring our best game to the table. So today, we'll be talking about empowering voices, women leading change. Welcome to this auspicious event. And to welcome you formally, I would like to introduce our he for she champion in the person of our MD, Mr. Kayode Lawal, the MD of Polaris Bank. Round of applause, ladies, for your welcome, Steve.
Thank you. Good afternoon, all. And I'm very happy to be here to celebrate International Women's Day and also to acknowledge the incredible work of our female colleagues who have put this webinar together. As you all know, International Women's Day is a day to recognize the achievements and contributions of women around the world. And here at Polaris Bank, I'm very proud to say we have a group of diverse, talented women who inspire us every day with their hard work, their passion, and their dedication. And the theme of this webinar is Inspire Inclusion. And you know, for me, inclusion is not just about diversity. Inclusion is creating a culture where everyone feels valued, everyone feels respected, and you are empowered to, you know, bring out your authentic self. It's in a way where, you know, there is no barrier to what you can achieve. That for me is what inclusion is all about. And at Polaris, we value our women, we recognize and respect what they do, and we're still doing everything possible to ensure we create a very conducive work environment for them. And I think also it's something all of us have to do, you know. We just have to create that work environment where everybody just feels like they belong to, they are welcome, they are respected, and they are appreciated. So I really don't know if I'm supposed to just keep talking, but I think I would like to say a big thank you first to the organizers. I'd like to say a big thank you to the guests who have, you know, made out time from their very tight schedules to come and be with us. And I feel International Women's Day, we shouldn't set aside anything because these women inspire us every day. It should be done.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
I thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I said it, he for she champion, you know. When you hear from them, you learn and hear all the language of inclusivity. All we're saying is, at Polaris Bank, all the women are welcome. So the floor is set for us, and this very afternoon, we will be sharing with you some messages from Polaris, and I would also be welcoming the moderator for this event in the person of another, you know, amazing lady, the champion of all champions, Michelle Agor, and she will be taking us on to bring on our amazing speakers for this afternoon. A round of applause, everybody, and our segment is over.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision.
Get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork. Step by step to your dream business with Vault. By Polaris
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vote it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault.
Vault is a
Welcome everybody to the 2024 International Women's Day webinar brought to you by Polaris Bank Limited. My name is Michelle Ago, and today we'll be having a great conversation that I expect to be very engaging and pretty much a learning curve for all women and men out there who we are definitely trying to inspire and bring about some change today. So our theme for this year's celebration is about inspiring inclusion. That's the global theme. However, on this webinar, on this conversation, we'll be talking about empowering voices, women leading change. Now, in case you're wondering what leading change is all about, well, we brought two special guests who have been leading changes from different, in their different capacity, their jobs, their business, their families, and they'll be speaking to us today on how to lead change. And hopefully by the end of this conversation, we can all be inspired. With me here is Sholakpe Akinpelu. She's one of our speakers who will be speaking with us today. In case you're wondering who she is an accomplished business leader, best-selling author, and gender finance expert. I'm really curious about what a gender finance expert is, and I cannot wait to, it sounds super cool. Now, she serves as the CEO and co-founder of Harvest, which is a fintech company that provides inclusive finance to African women through savings, impact investments or investing, and credit financing with smallholder women farming and women-led SMEs. With over 40,000 members, #Harvest is dedicated to improving women's lives, and not just women's lives. She does that through financial access and services. Sholakpe serves as the global co-chair of marketing for the Women in Tech Global Movement and as the country manager for Nigeria. She's also the chairman of technology at the Nigerian British Chamber of Commerce, promoting technology, trade, and investment between Nigeria and Britain. I could go on and on and on about her profile, but let me wrap up by informing you, like I said, she is an author of a best-selling personal finance book called Strip, an African Women Guide to Building Generational Wealth. Welcome to the conversation, Sholakwe Akinfele. Please put your hands together for her. It's a pleasure to have you join us. It's a lot. I could barely exhaust it, but that goes to show your impact. It goes to show the level of change and impact you've made in your community and through your business. And I cannot wait to learn more about your fintech as well. It's good to see women in tech having great conversations on how to lead change. Now, let me quickly take you to my second guest. She's none other than Dr. Ifenyinwa Nwakwesi. What a beautiful name. Now, she serves as the lead consultant and chief executive officer, as the CEO at Healthy Living Limited, or Healthy Living Nigerian Limited rather, a prominent health enhancement company in Nigeria. Graduating in medicine from the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, she initially practiced as a conventional medical doctor before transitioning into integrative health, lifestyle, personal development, consultancy, and guess what? You name it. Now, she's been embracing the title of the phenomenal woman, and she uses this identity to convey the woman she aspires to be. Now, I could go on and on, but let me wrap up by reminding you or telling you that she is one of the pioneer directors of Guarantee Trust Bank, Global Bank, and currently sits on the board and trusts of some highly reputable companies and brands in Nigerian business space, including FEMAC Group of Companies, FEMAC Marine Oil and Gas Services Nigeria Limited, Eco Building Systems Nigeria Limited. She was conferred with an award, one of the leading women entrepreneurs of the world in 2022. Now that is big, my God. Now she has also authored over 4 books. Dr. Ife is an illustrious woman and a very positive person, even in the face of difficulty.
I didn't tell them my age.
Oh, no,
I turned 70 last year.
No way. All right, so if there's one thing these two great ladies have in common, they're both authors, and I think that speaks to me. I need to start thinking of how to write my book. So if I'll come join the league. All right, so let's get back now. I'm going to run you through the agenda for today for everyone who's joining the conversation, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, London, US, wherever you are. I'll just run you through the conversation today. We'll have a 20-minute speaker engagement. We're going to engage our speakers very soon. And after that, we'll have a product overview, and we're going to get into the Q&A. So if you're streaming right now on Teams, remember to just drop us a message on the chat box, and we'll sure get the messages out for you. And of course, we'll have a closing remark later. So let's start with Sholakwe Akinfelu, author number 1. All right, so such a pleasure to have you join us. So I just have a few questions. We'll just try to understand you better. In your experience, what are some key barriers to achieving workplace inclusion for women? And how can organizations bring about achieving that or addressing the challenges? As someone who is in a very male-dominated space like fintech, I'm just wondering how inclusive it is and how you would have us go into that as well.
Sure. All right, thank you so much, and good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure being here, and most importantly, lending our voices to, as the MD has said, not just a seasonal conversation, but a conversation we should have all year round. Looking at the inclusiveness of females or women in the workplace, some of those barriers are even beyond organizational barriers or beyond all of us in this room. And it starts from, the girl-child education. Right. For quite a while, my husband, for instance, worked in the development sector. And when you look at out-of-school children cases, it's almost like a gender issue because you have more females, out of school, more girl children out of school. Time poverty, which we know that is one of the causes of women, starts quite early with girl children. Yeah. For instance, they are the ones who do most of the house chores. They have to fetch water, fetch firewood, and all of that. So what I'm saying in essence is that, systemically from ground up, you have more men gaining more education or having more quality time to access quality education than the girl child. Totally out of our control, you'd say, right? Yeah. And then when women get into the workforce as well, it's almost like a 50-50 in so many cases. But give it a while, particularly in the productive ages of 25 to 40, when a lot of women want to, have children where they choose to, a lot of women drop off from the workforce too. So even when the organizations have said we want inclusivity, some biological functions are still limiting, women. It's always hard for women who are here, who've, had kids, women who are listening out there. I have had, I've had maternity leave 2 different times, and going back every time was a huge challenge, was a bittersweet thing. So when you look at all of this with some different conditions, even at the workplaces itself, which I would not want to dwell into quickly, hoping I will get opportunity to talk more about, you realize that achieving inclusivity is all of our responsibilities. By saying that, I mean government, I mean international, I mean different policies, right from the education system, getting into the workforce, an organization building women-friendly, environments. Women-friendly, for instance, why can't I come to work with my child? Why is there a creche in the building? Is there somewhere I can pump, milk? Is there somewhere I can keep it without someone thinking it's Dano milk and pouring it, somewhere?
Inside their lunch.
So there are just different issues to achieve inclusivity, and with that, we see more representation of women.
Do you think we are evolving and getting there, or do you think we have a long way to go?
I'll be honest with you, I am particularly happy about the conversations I've had and the results I've seen this year. Since the past few years that I've been learning to gender conversations. In some cases it gets really tiring, but I heard some organizations saying, okay, maybe on the management they have like 35% to 65, workforce they are like 55 to 45, right? And those were numbers that were dreamy in the past 5 years, right? Especially when you talk about financial services, if financial service was, had a gender, was this debonair man, in a white shirt, crisp tie. But these days, hey, look at us.
More relaxed, Look at me.
All
right, let's quickly come to Dr. Ifeyinwa. You left conventional practices, you left medicine and embraced healthy living, lifestyle, and all of that, and made your mark, still making your mark. What was the transition like for you? Because I know, coming from a family who may want you to be a doctor, or even being a doctor already, going from that to embracing a whole different lifestyle, what really informed that transition for you?
Well, ladies, I'm so excited to be here. That is my life story.
Okay.
Last year, I turned 70. When I was 30, 40, I was dealing with depression. I'm sure some of you here know what depression is all about. I dealt with it. I dealt with anxiety. I dealt with severe panic attacks. And I started seeking for help. I sought the help of my conventional medical colleagues. They were giving me mostly medications, and I didn't quite recover. That's when I started seeking for an alternative. By the way, I was brought up by amazing parents. They taught me the importance of being a praying woman. They taught me how to be resilient, how to try and look for money in a good way, not a bad way. My father always told us a good name is better than money. But one thing that my parents didn't teach me was how to balance all aspects of my life so that one aspect will not be suffering. What am I trying to say? You are a spirit. You have a spiritual side. You have a mental and emotional side. You have your physical body. You have your relationship when your marriage is affecting your health, well-being and happiness, and whether you have enough money to meet your needs. I'm not talking about wants. And do you know and live your purpose? They didn't teach me that in focusing on making money, being a wife, being a professional woman, and being a mother, that if I didn't take care of my health would begin to deteriorate. And so I started having, that time if you called me on the phone, I wouldn't even pick your call. I didn't have the energy. Not to talk about coming to an event like this. And so I got to learn about integrative lifestyle and medicine.
Okay.
That lifestyle and medicine is looking at your ill health, all your life challenges in the context of your total social existence. It's just not about prescriptive drugs. Am I communicating?
Yes, you are.
Prescriptive drugs are necessary sometimes, but I think we're relying too much on it. Your health is your lifestyle. When you wake up in the morning, the choices you make. So I had to go that way to not to be destroyed. If I continue that lifestyle, I may have gone by now. But today at 70, my energy is much better than when I was 30.
Wow.
I wake up in the morning with enthusiasm, and I am about to...
I'm very curious right now. What sort of lifestyle changes did you put in place when you made that decision? I'm
Well,
sure some of us want to pick out of it.
It requires resilience and determination. I used to go to church. Some of you here are churchgoers like me. I will listen to gospel. I will dance to the gospel music as soon as I left the church. My negatively programmed mindset will overwhelm me. Oh, I would worry over everything. Whether there was a need to worry is killing a lot of people. Worry is sending people to the hospital. So, I had to begin to do what? A turnaround. Today, I teach growth mindset and integrative lifestyle. The growth mindset and integrative lifestyle is actually committing to consistent and continuous self-improvement in all areas of your life. You realize you're a spiritual being, so you get authentic with God. Not what we're doing these days. Just carrying Bible, and there's so much wickedness in some of our hearts. You become positively programmed. You manage your thought processes. I'm sure some of you are staying there and negative thoughts come. You can't accept all negative thoughts that come to you, especially when it's coming to destroy. If it's coming to build, you take it. If it's not coming to build, you chase it away. And then you've got to be able to take care of your body. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. If you don't give your body the right nutrients, the right water, oxygen, exercise, and take care of your body is going to... And if you don't have energy, will you be able to come to work? No. Answer me.
No.
You're not showing the participants. So we all need energy to keep accomplishing our dreams and aspirations. And that's what I teach.
Yeah.
Growth mindset and integrative lifestyle is actually that miracle that we all need in this society.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That is just, I think, what everyone in this room needed to hear, because this is a work environment, and sometimes people are so programmed on working, delivering results, meeting deadlines, and might forget to actually pour back into their mental health, their spirits, their body, to become more energized for the next day. So I'll bring it back to the workplace, since we're still talking about that. And I want to talk to Sholape right now. How can leaders... I want you to speak directly to leaders so they can hear you. How can they promote a culture of diversity and inclusion within their own organization to empower women to thrive in the workplace? What can they do differently?
Yeah, beautiful question. Firstly, seeing this year's theme, which is Inspire Inclusion, and then, investing in women, those are, exciting points for me.
Right.
Starting with inclusion, for the longest, we focused so much when we talk about, gender equality, equity. We focused so much on diversity, on representation without inclusion. And what that had done is that we have a checkbox, and we are saying, okay, there's a quota system or this role. Okay, how many women? Okay, how many men? How can we? And then, it can easily lead to what we call tokenism, where you just have people there, you just have women there, but are they included?
What's the difference?
Yes, and I'll tell you, the best way to illustrate that is with this quote that says that diversity is being invited to a party, inclusion is being asked to the dance floor. Or is being asked for a dance. They are clearly different. Have you gone for events, and then you're there just bobbing your head, but maybe if you like fun, like the Yoruba fun like me, and then they start hailing your name, how do you feel?
Feel included.
Included,
yeah.
In some cases,
yeah.
Even money that you don't have, you spend. But that's just a soft angle to it.
Right.
And so diversity is largely about, representations. For instance, we focus so much on gender diversity for the sake of this conversation. It's key, but you won't know how happy I am to be on this call or on this conversation with Dr. Ifeanyiwa here. Ageism is a thing too, like racism. Right. There has to be diversity in age as well, even in your workforce, because you need those perspectives, right? I mean, we've learned a lot from her. Exactly. So diversity is that representation. Inclusion is how people, feel that is involved in activities at the workplace or wherever it is. And equity, as we say, is the fair treatment of everybody, without me being female feeling like my identity will determine the outcomes of how I get treated. So with that said, I think that clarity helps a lot of leaders to actually, without just looking at inclusion as a buzzword, but to saying that how can we zone into these buckets of people, how can we get women really included in activities. This conversation is one of such,
them,
right? So secondly would be creating awareness across the entire ecosystem, male, female, to be aware of this, such that when they see non-inclusive activities, they can call it out, and then everyone become partakers in the inclusive journey.
Thank you. So 2 takeaways from what she just said. Number 1 would be diversity is being, invited to a party, but inclusivity is being invited to the dance floor. And I think that just makes all the difference. So if you're putting out an application or you want to hire new people, it's not just about, oh, we are inclusive. When they join the company, what roles are they occupying? How impactful is their presence in that company? And also, she talked about the consciousness as well, is to make it a culture. When you see any space or any gathering that is not inclusive, call it out. So when we're mentally conscious of these biases that's, cloud our spaces, sometimes it's important to identify and call it out and stand for change. Thank you so much for that one. Now let's get back to Dr. Ifenyinwa. Now, how do you foresee the adoption of a growth mindset? You've talked about having a growth mindset, having positive energy, having, thinking positive and taking away every negative thought that is there to destroy, right? But how do we adopt it? How do we get that integrative lifestyle and have it contribute to women's leadership in driving positive societal change and enhance the quality of our lives in general?
Okay, well, let me answer that question this way. If you've got to do anything in life, you've got to prepare for it.
Okay.
Coming to work in Polaris Bank, I'm sure you went through an educational process. I'm sure you are always learning and improving the caliber of who you are. I'm sure that this institution organizes training webinars for all of you, don't they? And so the challenge is that we didn't quite start early. I am saying, Dr. Ifenyinwa is saying to Nigerian society that our educational curriculum and parenting should be modified to include the growth mindset and integrative lifestyle. We are so focused on formal certificates. Oh, I'm a lawyer. Oh, I am a doctor. Oh, I'm a banker. What quality of individual are you? Are you getting my point? Who are you really? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So you cannot give what you don't have. So that learning should actually start from childhood, from our homes, up to the university level, secondary schools, primary schools, and then the churches are a veritable platform for teaching balanced living. Then you are your own best person. God has given you the capacity. What's your first name?
Michelle.
Michelle. You're a very beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman, sorry. God has given you the capacity to make empowering choices about your life. You know that's the greatest gift that God has given each and every one of us. We're all blessed with the gift to decide what to do when you wake up in the morning. If you woke up in the morning and you didn't want to come to work, you wouldn't be at work. If you wake up and decide to come to work, you make the arrangements. So this lifestyle is something that can help you to become bigger than you are today. It can improve the quality of your life. It can make you be in vibrant health. It can make you build healthy relationships and marriages. So it should be a commitment. It should be a commitment on a consistent and continuous basis. I'm not going to be telling you what to do with yourself. Nobody wants to die young. True or false? True. Nobody wants to go into a marriage and be having toxic relationship. It's very detrimental to health and well-being. So I guess that everyone should understand that that responsibility is your personal responsibility to commit to a lifestyle that gives you the destiny. It's not about just praying. You know, we pray a lot in this society. And I keep telling everybody, most of the prayers we are praying to God, God has answered. God has answered all our prayers. And God is not going to fall from heaven. He's waiting for each and every one of us to appropriate his promises in our lives, to make our lives masterpieces. And that's what I'm telling women. Women are actually very talented. Women are gifted. Women are very stress resilient. Can you clap for women? What we are, and I keep asking, why is it that in this society, let us say the 4 tiers of government, there's no single woman? Women, are we doing it right? Answer me. Don't they, can they?
The responses are,
are
divided.
So what I'm saying is that this inclusion bit, my conversation is that you've got to make yourself valuable before anybody recognizes you. If we keep talking about this marginalization mindset of women, we're not going to get anywhere. Nobody is marginalizing you, Marcosi, because I have decided to make myself count. I've decided to be an asset. So I think that the women need to be able to put together a strategic roadmap that can get us to be more in social impact, more in politics and leadership, and wherever you are, you're a leader. All of you in this bank, you're leaders. In your homes, you're leaders. What are you doing with the talents that God has given you? That's the question. Thank you.
Dr. Ifeyinwa, thank you so much. That's just powerful. Now, I just want to go back to Sholakwe quickly. What role do policies and practices play in fostering inclusivity in the workplace, especially when it comes to marginalized group of women?
Well, you know, while preparing for this, and you know, as Dr. Ife said, we have to be careful, particularly about the way we use words around women. If we keep banding marginalization, then it puts us in
at a disadvantage.
Exactly, that's it. And as women, we are not helpless. I keep saying it. We are not needy people. As a matter of fact, you know, science, data, statistics have all proven that we are multitaskers. Do you know the number of the strength that it requires to actually carry pregnancy to term? And then we have women who go through that multiple times, right? So physically, mentally, we are strong, we are resilient. So that's just to talk about that marginalized part. Having said that, to establish that we have agency, we are not helpless. Of course, we also need, because like they say, we need policies, we need laws, we need rules. And it doesn't have to be, when I say laws, not in the, you know, like governmental laws or governmental rules. Even in organizations, we can take such that helps call out biases, that helps us call out non-inclusive acts. I'll speak to two of them, and the first one is microaggression, and it's so subtle to a lot of us to not realize it. And it's as simple as statements where co-colleagues say, go and sit down, I have your type at home. Remaya. Because we hear this. I mean, you have maybe an issue on the road, especially if you live in a place like Lagos, where you don't eat my car, it's a steady thing. And men say, I cannot talk to you, go and call your husband at home. It's my car, right? It's my money. And you run into this car, we've got to resolve this, right? So you have all those subtle, and what that does is that it's saying that the woman belongs to the bottom of the pyramid, regardless of, I mean, someone pulled millions together to buy a car, and you say you cannot have a conversation with me, but you want to have it with, you know, the man at home. So you have such issues. Another one, which is very, very key in organizations, is what I call, you know, the performance bias. And we've got to be careful about this. For instance, when you have meetings, board meetings and everything, do you know the number of times you've seen women going up and down, cleaning trays, cutting cakes, serving biscuits, right? And I'm not saying that, you know, those women should not help out, but you realize that when it comes to when mentally you are forming a strong what do I call the word now, like a strong model in people's minds, and you have the man, for instance, when you have strategy sessions, when he says going to lead the strategy conversation, you say, it's Luke is very, very smart. When it's something around retreats, we organize it, it's Janet is really good with that. And so you see that when, you know, top appointments in some cases come out, everybody looks towards Luke, because hey, he's the one who leads strong conversations, he's the one who leads strategic conversations. They are nuanced, they are subtle, but we've got to pay attention to them.
Right. Wow, thank you very much for that. Let's go back to the doctor. Now, given you know, the financial challenges faced by vulnerable women or women, let me not use the vulnerable word, given the financial challenges faced by women and youths in accessing medical health care, how can the principles of growth mindset and integrated lifestyle be leveraged to mitigate the rising cost of healthcare services?
Thank you very much for that question. I've always maintained that as we're focusing on our curative care, we should also look at preventive medicine in a way that it can help the vulnerable people in the society to access health care. There's so many things you can do with yourself to get health. The medical bills in this society is just too much. And sometimes I wonder how the ordinary man, the vulnerable women and youths and men, how they can access medical care. So I think it's very important that the leadership of this country consider upgrading the primary healthcare centers to growth mindset and integrative wellness centers. In that center, that is their primary, the primary place they come for medical care. There's so many things. I can teach you one thing now if you have the time. It can usually help to open up the clogged vessels of the heart. I teach it to most of my clients. Let's actually do it.
Yes, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They don't need to buy any medications for this. They're using their body. This sort of exercise I've just told you can actually open up the clogged vessels of the heart. And so many Nigerians, 80%, I do my scanning analysis, many people are getting clogged vessels. Now, we can actually make Nigerians that are not able to afford medical bills take the right water, and the water will be hydrating their cells and making their organs to function very well. So, it is, and then you teach them relaxation techniques, because many of the people that go to hospitals actually go because of stress. So there are loads of things I can, if I stay with some vulnerable women and youths, I can teach them. If they commit to it and start doing it on a long-term basis, but it's not an overnight experience, they're definitely going to start feeling better. This exercise, if you're the kind of person that gets tired easily, do it on a regular basis. You're going to definitely get a change. So another thing we need to do is actually also come together as a society. How many women will buy a lot of ashwebi? I'm not against ashwebi, but can we come together in a collaboration and put a purse together for social impact? I don't know why people should be hungry in this society when some of us throw foods away. I don't know why people should be homeless. So can we do, I'm actually pushing for that, a big collaboration of women and youths, if the men want to join us, to put funds in a purse for social impact. When somebody comes up and they are sick, they don't have hospital bill, you pay for them. They go and access hospital bill. And of course, you have to have a compassionate leadership. This country needs it, because people are just dying unnecessarily from this country, from hunger and from getting ill. We need a more compassionate leadership to try and turn around the society.
Thank you very much. Now, I'd like to remind everyone tuned in to remember to drop your question or suggestion or feedback at the chat box, all right? If you're streaming via Teams, you want to ask a question, do that right away, because very soon we'll be going into the Q&A section, and I'm sure you have amazing questions for the guest right here in the house. All right, it's still Polaris Bank International Women's Day webinar right here, and we have Dr. Ifenyuwa Onwakwesi, who just spoke, and we have Sholakwe Akinpelu having this great conversation with us on how to empower voices and lead change. Now we'll come back to Sholakwe. Could you share some strategies for addressing unconscious bias in the workplace to create more inclusive environments for all employees? I know you mentioned a few, but yes, you did mention a few, but what are some strategies that we can use in addressing it? How do we solve it?
Yes. Unconscious biases are, like I said, they are like heartbeats. All of us carry biases, and most of them are largely unconscious. Firstly, I think I've spoken about performance bias, where you just attribute that a particular gender or some people from a particular part of town
will be good at something.
Yeah, good at something. I'll just share. A case study, for instance, used by Airbnb some years back. They realized that a lot of the female staff were not exactly getting favorably appraised at their performances. And so what they did were, there were some certain, I would encourage everyone to, go look at that case study up. So they were pulling out some certain adjectives, like they basically built, a custom appraisal system for the females,
Right.
Another one that I'll share as a case study, for instance, is for us. So in the startup economy, fundraising is, something we do actively. And it was realized that a lot of venture capitalists, who are more than 98% male in representation, were always asking female founders questions like, so for instance, you pitch to a male investor. So as a woman, you get questions like, okay, you have said you want to achieve this as your business goals, you want to drive this much revenue. How are you sure that your company won't be out by year 3 or so if you do not do XX? Do you understand? The same question when males are going to be asked, it is, how will you combat challenges that you foresee ahead of you in this situation? Same question, but firstly, you put right in front of the woman. And these are the samples, because you can go on and speak all the grammar available, but if you do not illustrate them, it's hard to put, a finger on what they are. So these are the many unconscious biases that can happen to females in organizations in different sectors without realizing. In 2021, Harvest, for instance, made it to TechCrunch finalist. And
how did that feel?
Yeah, beautiful, I must say. Beautiful. But it was, going through that, and that they've really accelerated and gone further in the West about the gender conversations. Like, they actually told us that be mindful and watch out for this type of questions, because they realize that that's the way, those questions come.
Wow.
And that they are doing a good job to ensure that this, VCs, for instance, also, these things, they even happen not with any harm intended, but they just happen because biases is what most of us carry. So organizations need to make people more aware. This conversation should not stop here.
Nah.
It shouldn't stop this month. It should be an ongoing thing. And you probably realize with awareness, like Maya Angelou said, when we know better, we do better. With awareness, people do better.
All right. Dr. Ifeinwa,
Yes.
dealing with the loss of a family member can be incredibly challenging, especially for women. What specific roles do you believe women can undertake to reduce mortality and morbidity rates within families and promote vibrant healthy living amongst their members?
Thank you very much for that question. Women are a vital segment of every family. And the state of the family is actually a reflection of the society. How come that we are all praying for long life? Vibrant, we all go to church. Every day we pray for vibrant and yet in the society, there's so many people that are getting sick. There's so many people that are going to hospitals suffering from chronic, preventable lifestyle-related diseases. Did you hear me? I said preventable lifestyle-related. So the role of every woman in a family is just not to have babies, nurture them. Some women cook, some of them get chefs. It is to be a vibrant health role model in the family. Why? Most of our men are dependent on the women. It's what we give them to eat that they eat. It's the kind of environment you create in the home that gives the home the sort of environment. If a woman is always like in an inner agitation, always unhappy, depressed, and very agitative, she's going to be a conflict-prone person. So in that family, there's going to be quarrel every time. If you come in there, you're not going to feel a home. You're going to feel a house, but there won't be any warmth. So what am I saying? The role of women are so critical for the family health. When a member of a family, either the husband, the child or the woman dies, it's usually very traumatic. And so it's not enough to wait and say, oh, I've lost somebody, and you mourn the loss of that person. Yes, as a Christian, we always say when something happens like that, oh, it's God, let's thank God. But I think that sometimes we need to also be proactive. And so I actually run an organization called Women Aligned for Growth. I'm the executive chairman. It's a character rebuilding, social change and impact female NGO. What do I teach? What do we teach the women there? To adopt this lifestyle so they can live it and have vibrant health. And then be able to show everybody in the family how to live in vibrant health. Because the death of any family member is usually very devastating. And I do believe and pray that many more Nigerian women will understand the need of the role of a woman that is actually living a lifestyle, that she's a role model in that area. Because I can tell, my husband is 82. When I wasn't practicing this, my husband was going to hospitals every week, either one problem or the other. Today, at 82, he doesn't even ask me about doctors. I'm the one that is always telling him, we need to go and see our medical doctors. I don't want, he says, no, he doesn't need them. But the lifestyle of a woman is very critical in moving the family into a harmonious and healthy family.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, let's quickly go on with questions from you that have been sending them from our teams. All right, we have a question from Ayo, and it has a follow-up question as well. You're saying, what is the technique you said can reduce stress, ma'am? He's also saying, when will Nigeria treat women better, like in the diaspora? You see a woman carrying children, shopping, and struggling to enter public transport. Where is the husband that brought these children to life? Abuse, etc. When can we treat women better? I think Shola can take the question.
Okay, the second one. Well,
when are we going to get
when
there?
are we going to get better?
What will it take?
It's a hard one, right? For instance, you go to airports, and even the newer ones, I'm not sure, I stand to be corrected, you barely see nursing rooms, right? So we need more public facilities, for women. This is me not even, we need more public facilities provided for women, for nursing mothers. And what you just described there, it's a person by person, case. For instance, I have seen some fathers, who are even more nurturing around their children. So, and that's where gender stereotypes come into. There are some exceptions, but what we realize that in the bulk of the case, women have just done, subjected them to stereotypical roles. Men cannot cook. But when you look at the best chefs around the world, who are they? Men. Michelin star, 5-star, chefs. Because for a woman, it's natural, it's a hobby. But for the woman, for the man, it's serious business. The same thing with agriculture, where we fund women. For the woman, it's subsistence, they just plant vegetables. And for the man, it's a proper business, and the man can export. So those are the many challenges that we've seen, and it's holding back the economy down. But it's a case-by-case, basis as I've said so. And the more the government, the more we have policies encouraging and influencing this, the more changes we'll witness.
All right. There's a question for you, Dr. Ifenyinwa. This is coming from Ruth, by the way. Ruth, thank you for your question. How can a woman balance her home and work in a society where there is limited inclusion?
Well, how I can answer that is that the woman has to, first of all, identify her weaknesses and try to turn them into strengths. Don't worry about anything happening around you. Work on yourself so that you can become strong and resilient to face the world out there. What we normally do is that we tend to worry so much about what society is doing, what they're doing to you at the workplace. If you focus on yourself, you'll be able to build yourself a solid, positive, strong, resilient person, that nothing that happens around you dictates your happiness. Are you getting me?
Of course.
You shield yourself from external pressure so that you know that only you, by God's grace, determine your happiness. Let me say this before I actually end. A lot of women, when they're in relationships, they tend to think that the source of their happiness should come from their spouse. No, your spouse can contribute to your happiness, but should not determine it. You have to get that clearly in your mind. Your husband can contribute, but should not determine it. You shouldn't let anything outside of you determine your happiness. And as you go along, you'll be able to manage other people outside of you better if you are in a better place in your inner being. Somebody had asked a question on stress.
Yes.
I wanted to quickly. Stress is actually a topic that I have written in a book. I'm releasing the ebook very soon. Acquire stress coping skills. Because stress is actually sending a lot of people to hospitals. But stress starts from your brain, your perspectives. I can be working and happily working. I can be working and working under stress. It depends on your perspective. So you can reprogram your mindset so that when you are doing things, you're not going to be telling, oh, I must get, we kill ourselves every day by our mindset. So that stress topic is something I'm going to talk about to you on another day. And very shortly I'll be releasing my ebooks, Become an Asset to Your World through the Integrative Lifestyle, Acquire Stress Coping Skills, Achieve Vibrant Health through the Integrative Lifestyle, and Resolve Your relationship and marital issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we have a question from Esther, and Esther is wondering, how do you handle male colleagues that always try to make you feel small because you're a woman and undermine your contribution to team building and growth? That's such a touching question. I'm just wondering if we have a response for her.
Again, we need to check, because even female colleagues can make you feel small if you allow them. So at times it's not a male colleague making you feel small, but ask yourself, why should anyone make you feel small? You know, Dr. Ife has mentioned here several times that the role of, self-confidence in our growth and having a growth mindset. Right. A practical way I would advise that person is affirmations work. They might sound, but they do work. They might sound intangible, but they do work. Journaling helps too with your self-confidence, because I'm guessing that a male colleague or a female colleague making you feel small has got to start with even you, who you think you are in your mind. Journal who you are. Journal your achievements, what you do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. It's a good reminder, on those days where you hear those still voices in your head making you feel like you're not enough. From when someone walks into the room, you can tell who the confident person is and you can tell who the less confident person is. Even by the, posture, from conversations you can tell. So there's a way you ooze a lot of confidence, right, that no man, born of woman or no woman would make you feel small, anywhere less, tell you what you contribute to the team is not sufficient.
All right, Dr. Ife.
Yeah, I'd like to add a little bit about what's your name again? Sholape had said. For me, a human being is a human being created by God. Whether you are a man or a woman, we all have the same brain. I know that in this culture, there's a culture of male chauvinism. But women are beginning to also hold their own. Many women are playing their roles in the houses and also earning to support the family needs. That's what. So women can no longer be ignored like the way they used to be ignored. Women are coming up. And so in the workplace, when a guy is dealing with his internal issues, don't even let it get to you. Be that bigger person. Show the person how to be a bigger person, because you have built yourself to be resilient and to be in an inner contentment and inner peace. You know what's happening in the society. So many people you see that are looking good in the face, you don't know what they're dealing with. There are lots of inner agitation and frustration which don't normally show on the face. But build yourself to be that person that has an inner being that is the same as your beautiful face. So that when you walk around, people see the glory of God in you and you're the best colleague. You don't even mind people that are trying to bring you down. They're not important.
All right. Thank you very much. This has been very, very, it's been a learning curve for me personally, and I'm sure it's been the same for you as well. I've learned how to unclog my blood vessels. I can practice. I can teach any woman or man that I come across. I've learned so much. Thank you so much for every single contribution that you've given. Dr. Ifeanyiwa, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for your contribution. We have to go on a break now, but on this particular break we'll be having one of our product team coming to speak to you, while we'll also share some more information. This is still International Women's Day webinar brought to you by Polaris Bank. Don't go anywhere, we have more in store for you. Thank you.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vault it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business revolt. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business revolt.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
With the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com. Pearl Account, the unique accounts for women or vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl Account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl Account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current accounts to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit polarisbanklimited.com to get started today.
I've been running my business on my own, trying my best to get it to the next level, but I really need some help to get ahead. I know just what to do, I'll vote it for my loans, overdraft, step by step to my dream business with Vault. Salary earners, entrepreneurs, get your loans with no collateral. Quick sign up, zero paperwork, step by step to your dream business with Vault.
Vault is available to individuals, SMEs, and corporate customers. Download Vault by Polaris Bank from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to get started today.
Hello everyone. I'm sure it's been a very interesting and engaging session so far. The webinar has been one we've all enjoyed. My name is Ronke Chukudeme. I'm the product manager for SME Risk Assets in Polaris Bank. And I'm here to give you an overview of the Polaris Pearl account for women. This is a product that, in the spirit of inclusion, can be made available for women in all sorts of businesses, whatever they do in life, whether you are a market woman, an entrepreneur, whether you are a homemaker or a professional, the Polaris Pearl account is for you. Now, the overview just basically gives you an idea of the various types of accounts we have under the Polaris Pearl suite. Now, within the Polaris Pearl account, we have the Instant account and the Instant Plus account. These accounts are fast, easy to open accounts that would suit the need of anyone, regardless of the nature of your business or what you do on a day-to-day basis. The opening balance to open the account for the instant account is 30,000, and for the Polaris Pearl Plus, it's 50,000. Within it as well, you have a daily limit of 50,000 for the instant account, while for the Instant Plus, you have 100,000. For both accounts, you also have access to debit cards as well as Polaris online banking facilities as well. The Polaris Instant account is very simple to open. You walk into a branch and you don't have to go in with too much documentation. It's very quick to open and you have instant access. We also have the Polaris Savings account. With the Polaris Savings account, as a woman, you have access to be a part of the Polaris Women's Connect community. You have the opportunity to participate in various activities directed specifically for women. With the savings account as well, with both the instant account and the generic savings account, you have access to competitive interest rates, at the moment 6.8%, which is very, very competitive and will give you an opportunity to save and earn more even as you save. With the Polaris Pearl current accounts, we have two variants. We have the individual account and the account for businesses. Now, for the current account, a very strong sell. We know that women were very particular about how much we spend, how much is charged on our accounts. And so, for the Polaris current account, instead of being charged the standard 1 naira, the account maintenance fee is 50 kobo, which means that per meal, that is for every 1,000 that is withdrawn from your account, you don't have to pay 1 naira as you would with the generic account. But in the spirit of inclusion, we are gotten an approval for the account to be priced at 50 kobo per meal. So for the current account for individuals and for businesses as well, you are assured that your fees would not be as high because you are a woman. And this is one of the initiatives the bank has deployed in order to make access to services, banking services, easier and more efficient and encouraging for women so that women can have access to our services. So whether it's the Polaris Instant account you intend to open with very minimal documentation, or the savings account, or even the current account or the business account, rest assured we are happy to have you at your branch. Please walk into any branch to open the Polaris Pearl account so that you have access to a wide range of services that we have to offer. Thank you very much, and do stay tuned as we conclude the session for today. Thank you very much.
It's been a truly amazing evening, and on behalf of the Polaris Women Connect, I would love to thank our wonderful speakers for a truly insightful conversation. I thank the organizers of the program, and of course, without our viewers, we wouldn't be here today. So thank you, everyone. Have a truly amazing Women's Month, and goodbye.
You are a masterpiece, and it's time for you to shine with the Polaris Pearl account, the unique account for women on vision. Designed to cater to the lifestyle needs of female professionals, entrepreneurs, and homemakers, the Polaris Pearl account financially empowers all female customers. The Polaris Pearl account is also the only variant account that comes as both savings and current account to best suit your financial needs. It's your time to shine, ladies. Visit Polaris Bank Limited